Momma Dee. It was a lot going on there. First of all, I commend Scrappy for being able to get his emotions out. Yes, he was, he was about to knock down the decorations. He was punching balloons and about to pick up a table and all this stuff. Like, Scrappy was extremely upset to the point of tears. And I was glad that he was able to eventually talk to Momma Dee and get his point across, saying that, hey, I'm the child and I grew up in these type of circumstances, seeing men in and out the house, drugs, women, all that kind of stuff. Something a child should not have to something a child should not have to see at that age. Him and his sister, I didn't even know he had a sister all this time. I thought he was the only one. But him and his sister went through a lot. So he was just expressing that, and he said, yeah, he cussed out Momma Dee, but he felt like at that point that she was not even respecting him as a person, as a man. So he felt like he had to do what he needed to do. And yes, no one wants to cuss their mother out, but at the end of the day, Scrappy is married to Bambi, whether you like Bambi or not, whatever. That is his wife, and that his wife comes before his mother, and that's what Momma Dee cannot understand. And yes, Scrappy should not be telling Momma Dee every little thing, every little argument that them two have, that him and the Bam had, because what Momma Dee does, she can't hold water. She had no right to tell Shakana all that information about Scrappy saying he wanted a divorce in Vegas. She was wrong for that. But Scrappy also needs to learn how to zip it, because you could say something out of emotion and not even mean it. You could not even mean it. And now you got the Bam hearing through the grapevine that Scrappy want a divorce, and it's like, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? So both of them need to stop talking. Scrap, go to your wife. Stop telling Momma Dee everything. And Scrappy, if you do decide to confide in Momma Dee about something, Momma Dee, shut it up. Just shut it up. But Bambi was very correct when she said, you're trying to be a socialite, a 58-year-old socialite. Look, get it how you live. Do what you do. But Momma Dee just fails to realize sometimes that by her antics, she is hurting her child. Everything ain't all about the queen and the palace, and everything ain't all about that. Scrappy was clearly hurting, and every time you try to stick it to Bambi or whatever, you are hurting Scrappy. So that was the message she was trying to convey, in between, like I said, all the balloon punching and about to pick up tables and all this extra stuff. So he finally got that out. Momma Dee says, you know what? She loved her son. And Scrappy gave her credit, like, hey, look, we had a rough upbringing, but you did what you were supposed to do. You helped me with my rap career. You gave me money. You was right there. You supported me. That's what a mother's supposed to do. So yes, Scrappy has love for his mother, but it should not be to the point where it is starting to overtake your household with your wife and kids. So they finally talked it out. Momma Dee says she's gonna, be there and support them, but just try to stay out of their business. And all three of them decided to hug it out. At the end of that scene, everybody was crying. Everybody was crying. That was very touching. And then Scrappy said another thing too, which I thought was, very important. He said, hey, look, I don't have anybody to talk to. There are so many things that black men go through. He said he can't, I can't come to you, Momma Dee, because you hard. I can't go to the Bam because she hard. I'm up concrete on concrete. Something like that, he said. Basically, he don't have nobody to, to really feel like he could talk to and let his emotions out, because he always got to feel like he got to hold everything in and just keep going. And we gotta start getting the emotions out. It is okay for black men to feel. It is okay for them to express their emotions. It doesn't mean you're soft or you're sappy or whatever, you know. If y'all listen to the daggone Breakfast Club, Charlamagne be on there every day talking about black men need therapy, you know, get into therapy and this, that, and the third. And last night's episode was a clear indication of why that rings true. Even if therapy may not be for you per se, you know, you gotta find ways to get some of that stuff out. And women, if a man is coming to you like, hey, I've been going through this, that, and the third, don't be dismissive. Don't say suck it up. Don't say get it together. Like, listen to what he's saying, because then it could turn into what Scrappy, you know, damn near broke down last night's episode. And we don't want it to get to that. So I thought that scene was a good scene. Like I said, it touched everybody. And then, you know, Shekinah does what Shekinah do. She was like, Erica and Safaree, y'all need to talk all this out. You know, stop going back and forth. So Erica gives her soliloquy, her speech about Safaree, stop hurting me. You know, I'm raising your kids. I play your song for your sons, you know, for your son or your daughter. And they, you know, be dancing around and And even though we're not on the best terms, I don't, you know, try to dismiss you from their lives, this, that, and the third. I just want you to step up and help me raise these kids together. That was basically the gist of her speech. And Safaree had nothing to say. He didn't have anything to say. So then we see the very last scene of the show, you know, when they do their what's coming up next for the future, we see Erica and Safaree. They are officially divorced. Erica is primary custodian of the children, which we figured that would probably happen. But Safaree he does not have to pay child support at all. I don't know, he got the damn lawyer of the century, but Erica said she saw him crying to the judge about how she made more money, so he shouldn't have to pay any child support. I guess it worked, because Erica is not going to be getting a dime from Safaree when it comes to child support, which sucks. Safaree should want to be helpful, more helpful monetarily, but that's a whole different conversation. But what Erica said in her confessional, she said, hey, look, make sure that you know your partner before you have children with them. And she hit the nail on the head. Too bad she had to learn the hard way. You got to stop having kids with men you don't even know. How long were Erica and Safaree even together before they got married and had them kids? Not that long. And she said, we got to stop thinking everything is a fairy tale and really do your due diligence. That's what you have to do. This is not a fairy tale. Marriage is work. Once you get past that little honeymoon phase, work is cut out, and you can't just drop off and fall off because of some stupid petty stuff. You know, you gotta be in it for the long haul, and if you don't feel that you can do that, don't get married. And if Erica and Safaree would have actually really courted and dated and gotten to know each other instead of just jumping in the bed and jumping down the aisle, then they would have found out that the other one is crazy. Erica crazy too now. It's not just Safaree. Okay? They both had issues. So it's a mess. But yes, take it from, you heard Erica, take it from her. Get to know the man that you want to be with long term. If you see a future with that man, get to know that man. Get to know that man. And if a man is really not trying to get to know you, like on a serious tip, and just want to keep going to the bedroom, the exit stage left, because that's all it's gonna be. That's all it's gonna be. You don't want that. You're gonna end up in a situation, oh, my crazy ass baby mama, my crazy ass baby daddy. All that could have been avoided. But let me know what you guys think about that situation. That whole scene with Scrappy and Momma Dee, Erica and Safaree. Spice did not win the Grammy. We all know that. And Spice was like, damn, they gave it to some white dudes who nobody was even from Jamaica. You know, I could see if she lost against Sean Paul or, you know, Etana or some of the, you know, other people in the category. But you giving it to some, they said some white dudes from Vermont that happen to have dreads. It's like, come on now. That, like, I felt really bad. But social media did what social media did. And called the Grammys out. And they was wrong for that. How you going? That don't even make no sense. But they had a celebration party for Spice anyhow that ended up turning into a counseling session, which we saw at the end there. So what else? Oh, Kendra and Young Jock, I'm sick of them. Kendra's parents came. Of course, Jock was not there because he did not want to tell her family that he had an outside baby because he does not care. He does not care. He did not want to tell them because he just did not want to tell them. And I don't understand why Kendra cannot get this through her skull. Got a damn law degree. Ain't got no real life sense. The man don't want to do it. He just don't want to do it. He don't care. He had, you know, a baby. Y'all wasn't together. But still, the fact that he went out with this woman he barely even knew and just created a whole child. Baby girl, you should have ran then. But like the mama said, look, you chose to marry him, so you're gonna have to deal with it. The brother is not very fond of Jock, of course. So Kendra ends up telling him what it is. And then later on in the episode, you see Jock finally sit down with the parents. And he ain't sitting down, he just sitting there with a little, you know, that old pitiful, I messed up look on his face. But what is he supposed to say? What is he supposed to say? So I don't know if Jock and Kendra will make it. I don't think they will, because the brother was saying, hey, look, when somebody is pretty much set in their ways, they're set in their ways. They're not going to change when they get past a particular point in life. He says that they can, there's possibility, but more than likely they are who they are. So you knew Jack had these baby mamas and these kids before you even started dating him. You had, and even the brother was like, run sis, run, you know. But she's stuck in it now and she's just gonna have to deal with it. But trying to get that man to tell, like, he don't care. That's just the fact. He didn't care that he went and made a whole other baby on you. He didn't care. Told the girl after. We find out that Kendra didn't learn about it, of course, until after he proposed. So he knew it, said, okay, I got her, you know, I got her. I proposed to her. She gonna be my wife. Now let me go ahead and tell her. Kendra, you still had a chance to run, boo. You still had a chance to go. If y'all hadn't walked down the aisle yet, you still had a chance to leave. But you chose not to, so I don't want to hear no more about this, that, and the third, so-and-so and such and such. Jock is who he is. You knew who he was before you got with him. So why you acting all shot now? So I'm sick of them. What else? That was pretty much the gist of the show. Oh, Sierra said she tired of Eric basically surprising her and doing what he thinks. I don't know. Sierra sound ungrateful and goddamn selfish, okay? She better be lucky that Eric really liked her, because he could have been left her. I'm sorry. Sierra just don't know how to appreciate anything. This man goes up, out, above, and beyond his way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Jock don't do none of that. You got this man, Eric, who is doing everything, and you're still finding things that are wrong. It's like, girl, what do you want? What do you want? What you want? Child, over. I don't know if they gave Carly an ending piece. Carly, whatever. Carly ain't got that going on. So yeah, that was pretty much the episode. let me know what you guys think about everything. Like I said, especially Scrappy and Momma Dee portion, and Erica and Safaree. But thank you guys for watching this video. It's your girl Telly. TelliVision87 is the channel. The reunion comes on next week. It's going to be a two-parter, I'm sure. So I will be recapping the the reunion. And then I saw a trailer for Love and Hip Hop family reunion, which is going to be good. I'm looking forward to that. So I will be back with another video for you guys soon. All right. Talk to you guys. Peace.